So in the last video, I got one character set up to pick up resources based on the type of room they went in. And I made some pretty good art. In this video, I made it so that all of the crewmen can pick up resources based on the type of room they're in, and I made some pretty good art. Jokes aside, I've gotten the game to a point where I'm able to start thinking about minigames and story-specific events. But before we get into that, my name is Helper Wesley. I make games and fortnightly videos. So before the retention rate just plummets, I need you to do me a favor. Well, not need, but I feel like it would be fun if you helped out. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm able to focus on events. So maybe help me come up with some. Down in the comments, let me know. Less on the funny side, more on the, aliens versus predator kind of side, I guess. A lot of my design decisions have come from the game Duskers. It's a little obscure, but I really enjoyed it. I just wanted to get that out of the way quickly so we could get into the video. So yeah, I've got it set up now so that every crewman can go through and get resources from each of the type of rooms. And the resources that are picked up are tracked down by this wonderful plain text. But they're tracked so you can see all the resources as they're getting picked up. Now, I set this up originally using numbers for everything, which was really the wrong approach. Like right now, each room has a number assigned to it. So if one of the rooms turns into the cafeteria, for example, it's number like 13, 14 or something. And that makes sense for the randomization part of it. But for me, setting up the code, I really should have done it so that everything is set up by a name. Because I'm human, the last time I checked, and I'm gonna make a mistake here somewhere. I know I am. I'm gonna mistake 13 for 14 or 14 for 15 or something. But because I hate going back and redoing work, I just forged ahead anyways. You make really stupid decisions when you're kind of rushing. I'm not really Russian, I'm Canadian. But boo! So I was plugging along with the events for the single character because I wanted to set it up so that they could go to every kind of room, because right now it was just for the rooms when you would go exploring. So I was setting it up for everything else, and then I ran across the fact that my directional nodes, north, east, south, west, they don't use numbers. Instead, their room number is a word. So now on top of them having numbers for everything, some of them have words. So I've got to keep track of that as well. Thankfully, it's just those 4 directions, but had somebody planned this out, I don't think it would have looked like this. But oh well, moving on. I want to get to the fun part where I make minigames. This game again is going to be building off of what I did in Atomic Trail, so I'm going to just straight up steal some of the minigames that I put into that game. I doubt I'll bring back the maze because everybody hated it, but we'll see. But I plan on having a lot more in this game than what that game had. Since I'm putting this much effort into it, I may as well. By this point I finished the first crewman, so they could go to every single node and it would give them some randomized amount of a resource based on their sanity levels and the room they're in. But now I had to do that for all the other crewmen. And I know that redundancy is like the enemy of programming. It's not optimal. It's not performant, but I'm essentially making a point-and-click game. I'm not terribly worried about performance. I'm mostly worried that I'm going to run out of steam before I finish the game. So, performance be damned. Sorry. I know I've upset some people, but performance be damned. This thing needs to get done. And so I copied everything from the first crewman and pasted it down for the second, third, and fourth. And then I went into the game and set it up so that the rooms on the left-hand side only show up if you've got enough distance in the direction on the ship on the right-hand side to show that room. And so you need to explore in the directions to find more rooms to get resources from. And it's not in there yet, but I want to set it up so that each room will have a limited number of resources in it. So once you've taken everything out of it, you can't go there again. so you need to continually search the ship to find more rooms to salvage from. But I got this far and decided I was going to go work on some more art. Specifically, the third piece of art that I haven't got yet. I made a condition for a cold temperature. I made a hand for an event and an eyeball for an event. But the third piece of art that's going to be displayed when an event happens is the room type. So I set off to make a corridor. A scary, spooky kind of corridor that you would look down and it'd be darkness, and maybe there'd be a door at the end with like some handles that you could just barely kind of see and make out. And squirrel. So this didn't turn out very good, mostly because I went rogue on this and decided I would try to make something bigger than a 99 by 99 canvas size. So I did double that, 198, which is a weird number, but whatever. I decided to go with that and it didn't work out. So I went back to 99 by 99. I went back to 99 by 99. I went back to 99 by 99. 99 by 99. I went back to 99 by 99. And that turned out much better. So now I just need to make some more art. And by some, I mean a lot. And then I can start to get to work on minigames and story bits and all that stuff. With one more video left, it's going to be kind of tight. But like I said, be sure to comment down below and give me some story ideas. Just like bite-sized things, like Jimmy punched Jenny or something. Maybe not that one. But something like that. Something short and sweet that could happen to the crewman that they wouldn't appreciate, that would cause damage or make them lose resources or something. I'm excited to see what you come up with. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, be sure to do the whole YouTube thing. And a huge thank you to my patrons. Because of them, my coffee cup is full. And as always, the links to all the cool places that I hang out are down below, and if you decide to click on one, then I'll see you there.